What's good, YouTube? It's your boy 21SMP, and I'm about to show you guys how to get the waves simple and easy. This is like the simplest way I can explain it. First off, before I tell you anything, if you're starting out to get waves and you want waves, you should start out with a fresh cut. So head to the barbershop, get like a 1.5, or also known as a dark Caesar. Get a dark Caesar, don't get a real low cut. Alright, then you want to run out and get you a brush. I recommend getting a double-sided brush. That way you don't have to worry about having two brushes, you just have two in one. Right here, you got your hard side right there, and then you got your soft side on the other side. I love this brush. This is my favorite brush. Because really, the hard side really isn't a hard side. It's like medium, and it's perfect for your hair. And the soft side is perfect, you know what I'm saying, to get the connections going. Then you don't have to have a shower brush, but it's good to have a shower brush. So I recommend getting a hard shower brush, which I have. As you can probably hear and see, it's a very hard brush, and I use this all the time. So I mean, don't have like a million brushes, because the brush, when you start using brushes and your hair produces the oil, the brush like knows your hair, so it gets like your hair and your scalp get used to the brush. When you brushing so much, you know what I'm saying, and all the oils going into the brush and into the bristles, it's getting your hair already ready. So don't use all these different brushes, because you get your hair used to new brushes and stuff, you know what I'm saying. So just use like your brushes that your hair is already used to. Also, you will need a wave cap and a do-rag. I mean, well, you don't really need both of them, but I recommend using a wave cap and then a do-rag over it. It's nice because it keeps your hair packed down, and that's good. That's good for when you woof, so your hair can be like perfect, you know what I'm saying. So like what I got on right now, I got a wave cap under this do-rag, and it works perfect. Also, I recommend not using any grease. Go all natural, people. All natural. Don't do none of this 360 style pomade, Murray's and Dax and all these different pomades. Don't use these pomades, man. That's not good for your hair, really, because you're clogging your pores from using all these products. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't recommend it. I used to use Sport and Waves, 360 style, Murray's. I used to use all of that stuff, and it's not good for your hair. It clogs your pores a lot, and it's not letting your hair breathe and be natural. You know what I'm saying? The way to go is natural. So what you want to do is just use the H2O method. Use water like I showed you, and I have a moisturizer, which is Motions. I really love using this because it gets your hair nice and soft. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and get some olive cream, because I heard that it's not that oily. This is oily. I don't really like that. That's my downfall on this. So I'm gonna get some olive cream and I'm gonna try it out. If I like it, then I'll just stick with olive cream, not Motions. But I use this at night. I don't use this when I wake up in the morning. No, I'm gonna tell you how my method. I wake up, alright, in the morning. I'm gonna go through the whole day. I wake up in the morning, I go to the bathroom, wash my face, alright, and then I like to get some hot water, put it on my hands, rub it in my hand, put it on my head, you know what I'm saying, 360 pattern, whatever, rub it in my head, and then I just brush it till it's dry. I brush till it's dry, and I keep on brushing some more. Then once it's dry, then I go back to the sink, get some hot water, do the H2O method again. I do it once more, and I brush with my double-sided brush. I brush it again till it gets dry, and then I throw on my wave cap or my do-rag. Sometimes I do both. Sometimes I just do one of them. So I just throw on the wave cap and let it sit, you know what I'm saying? Let it go on for, let it stay on for an hour or two. Take it off, let my waves just floss, you know what I'm saying? Just show my waves off, whatever. Then later on in the day, then I'll go back and do the H2O method again. Then once I get home at night, you know what I'm saying, I take a shower. I don't wash my hair every night. Like, people don't do that, because your hair needs to breathe. It needs to be natural. You don't want to keep on washing your hair or wash the natural oils out of your hair. You need that. So what I like to do, what I do is I wash my hair and condition it on Wednesday night and on Sunday nights. So it's like perfect. What I do when I'm not washing my hair, I just wash it with water. You know what I'm saying? Scrub my hair with the water. Let it rinse in the water. Scrub it. It's alright. You can break your 360 pattern just as long as you brush after. You have to brush after. If not, then you're not gonna get the waves. And then once I do that, then I get my hard brush, my shower brush, and I just brush my hair. Keep brushing. And then I hop out the shower. Oh yes, I do bathe. Don't get me wrong. I bathe. I hop out the shower, and then I brush until my hair gets damp. And then, like, once it gets damp, then I go to the sink and get some hot water, and I do the H2O method again. Like, I like to do the H2O method twice, because I'm brushing my hair a lot. So once I get done with the H2O method, then I feel that my hair is getting a little damp again. Then I throw in some motions. I don't put a lot, you know what I'm saying? Put about a Hershey Kiss size, or whatever you want to call it. Just put some in and let that sit in there for like a minute, and then I start brushing. I brush. I brush a lot. I don't have a specific time. I don't be like time checking, like, oh, I brush for 10 minutes, or brush 20 times, brush 50 times on this side. No, I don't do all that. What I do is just normal, just natural, you know what I'm saying? I just brush until I get tired. I brush until I feel like I brushed a lot. And that could go for me for like 20 to 30 minutes straight, you know what I'm saying? Well, not straight, just keep brushing, no. But for like 20 to 30 minutes with like maybe a minute break while watching TV or watching some wave videos. And then, you know what I'm saying, that's just what I do. Alright, a process that you will need while getting waves is woofing. You want to woof your hair for about 4 to 6 weeks, I say. Me, I'm about to woof for 8 weeks. I ain't never tried. I don't know, my hair gets really nappy, so I'm gonna have to use this do-rag and my brush a lot. So yeah, woofing really helps your waves. It really helps you to get depth in your waves, get them really deep, and to get them connect real good. They will connect but that's if you brush. If you're not brushing while your hair is growing out, then your waves not gonna be looking real nice once you get a haircut. And one thing you might want to use while woofing is a comb. Your hair should be long enough for you to use a comb. And yeah, once you use a comb, you know what I'm saying, just do it the same way that you brush your hair. I mean, whether you brush at an angle, then you comb it at an angle, or you brush to the sides down, and you comb the sides down, whatever you do. And then that's really about it. Yeah, that's about it, man. For like, just don't use no pomades, man. Don't use pomades, man. Just really all you need to be using is water and a moisturizer to keep your hair from being dry. Never let your hair get dry, you know what I'm saying, because the waves need moisture, you know what I'm saying. If you're not using moisturizer, just make sure you're using water a lot. And make sure you always brushing your hair. Brush your hair. Watching TV, brush your hair. On the computer, brush your hair.